Yes, I think, and you go back to it eventually, and I
Yeah.
suppose in my old age I may go back to a rattle, who knows?
I should think it unlikely, but certain things one tires of temporarily, certain things one tires of permanently, and that would be in the former category. But I don't see that it upsets Professor Festinger's point, or maybe I misunderstand why you advanced it as though it did.
But I think he's suggesting that there is some inherent satisfaction in behaving morally apart from the sanctions society arranges for it.
Or habituation.
If by inherent you mean genetically determined, no, not at all. If by inherent you mean by the time the adult organism exists, he has incorporated into himself certain persistent things, and in that sense inherent. Yes, inherent.
Yes, I don't deny that he has incorporated something in him, and I think the physiologist will eventually be able to spot what that is. I don't know whether we can detect it in any other way. The individual who seems to emerge, transcend the immediate situation, is, of course, the individual who is the culmination of a long history, and I would want to point to that history instead of the individual himself as the possessor of a moral sense or judgment. Well, it's the history that does it.
Insofar as it creates the present, of course.
Yes, right.
Of course. But we can detect these things. We can detect these things just as a physicist detects the existence of a nuclear particle. He doesn't see that particle. He sees its effects, and he infers a particle from it.
You detect it from the behavior.